Today, we have the best midfielders for every single budget. These are my selections coming in hot fire. Criteria, simple, expensive, unlimited. Value, we're talking that mid-level, maybe 400 to 750, cheap, 250,000 coins or less. These are the dogs that pull the squad together. And as per usual, I am limiting my SBC selection because I want you to be able to reintroduce yourself with these players, and plenty of SBCs would have expired. Honorable mentions, and we're starting with the heavy hitters, the expensive, the unlimited. I've got you covered. Modric in the middies. I love this item. I can't co-sign him enough. I'm happy that EA was able to transcend real life onto the virtual pitch. My guy is doing everything. Plenty of responsiveness, a lot of agility. If you want someone that's a little more brawly, beefed up, you can get Kevin De Bruyne in the midfield as well, providing the vision through balls for days. Emery, from silver to 95 overall team of the season. There's nothing fraudulent about this individual. Skills, bills, bursting through the midfield. Didn't really rhyme, but there was some sort of cadence. Kai Havertz, how can we not talk about this individual? Fullback, center mid, winger, maybe even a front runner for some sort of false nine. This man can do it all. Long legs, gets to everything. What a resurgence, a revitalization, and an overpowered item for sure. And I just commentated over a pro event and Vitinha was in action due to a few play styles that make the difference. Pinged pass, long ball pass, and a double 5-star for the Portuguese. I'm looking forward to the Euros. Whom are my final selections? Ruud Gullit, long hair, bursting through the midfield. His esports team is doing the business. They just lined up a couple spots for the esports World Cup. Lock that in. He can do it all. Takes up space, has that presence, extra physical, still can provide, wins every knockdown, anywhere in the midfield. I've even seen him used as a fullback if you're trying to lock up someone like Holland or a big body type, a target man. He can off-put him, offset him, do what you would expect him to do. Jude Bellingham, welcome to the 97, Ballon d'Or winner, all the accomplishments. He is a present time great, and I can't wait to see how his career flourishes and develops, and this item is spectacular. You might even argue he's a better version of Ruud Gullit. Depends who you're talking to, and if that's the case, you're paying nearly half the price. I'm not saying that's some discount shopping, because it is not, but you do receive a triple play style plus between technical with the dribbling, that R1, pinged pass, and anticipate. That's a trifecta. Quite the combination. And then Pateas, she was ready from day one. We saw the gold version in action. Multiple upgrades, that Barcelona women's side, unbelievable. All the accolades and the accomplishments. And this item has been overpowered from rip. I'm not sure what to critique. I think we just give her a hand clap and keep it moving. Let's talk about value. But we got to go honorable mentions first. Valverde somehow is down to 500,000 coins. It's a lot of stat room stuffing. And they're not newspaper numbers, but I'm still not scoring a bunch of goals. But he is box-to-box goodness. Schneider, market price has adjusted, maybe more on the upward of this category or this tier. Double 5-star, the Dutchman, who some would argue should have been in the running for a Ballon d'Or. This is my list. I got a biased Odegaard. I want him in. I'm not an Arsenal supporter. Early SBC from the team of the season releases, the drops, the promo, facilitation, just phenomenal. The guy has curvature and trajectory like you just can't teach. Big Durham in the middies, chest out, flexed up. You're not overpaying. For many of you, you might have him in your final selection. I'm not upset if that's on your agenda. And then Firmino, we have a solid track record and rapport together throughout many iterations. That proof of concept makes me even more confident. Who am I choosing? Bon Mati, Player of the Year, Ballon d'Or winner on the women's end. Feels like a pro club item. In game, she is zooming everywhere. Responsiveness through the roof. Maybe not going to give you the best physical numbers if you're looking to break up plays, but offensively, you're just floating as you're dribbling forward, progressing the attack. Musiala might have a similar effect. We've seen him used out wide, seen him used down central since the beginning of times. Well, this year at least, he's been a problem. I actually cannot believe he's down to 300,000 coins. Maybe there's not as much Bayern Munich support or hype this season in particular, I love using him. I hate going up against him. He has to be here for yours truly. And then another classic, Rodri, who somehow has gone under the radar. I don't know if I'd go as far as saying overlooked, but he hasn't been the same fan favorite that he probably should be. What can't he do? And I've played him as a center back, a center mid, a holding mid. You're not going to get necessarily enough if you wanted to go out wide. His chase back is top tier. Breaking up plays, positioning, can score a goal if necessary, if needed. Maybe even a characteristic of his game that's not appreciated properly. I'm talking on the real pitch. Rodri scores when Rodri wants, and he gets into those key positions. Might not do it every single match, but when he's in front of net or he's got himself lined up outside the box, he's more than capable. Cheap players, and we've got a collective. Let's start with the honorables as per usual. Stanway changed the game. And we're not talking about her throwback. We're going to upgrade to the team of the season. Cost you 30,000 coins. Loftus-Cheek, he's been consistent, reliable. Another guy that really caters towards the positioning. Going to be able to break up plays, can swing it side to side. You need a little drop off, something extracurricular. There's a certain level of confidence and trust that I have in Loftus-Cheek. So he's got to be mentioned for yours truly. Barella, why are people not bringing up the Italian? The man's a pit bull. Again, with the responsiveness, the quick turning, being able to break up plays, he gets stuck in. Incisive pass, technical, relentless, and a 5-star weak foot, plus plenty of 90s. Majri, if you're brand spanking new, I've been co-signing all year long. This is no different. Get you the 93. Thank me later. You might not have tried her, but she'll deliver the goods. A little more offensive than some of the midfield selection. The stats still are statting, but expect her to get forward and give you some of that left stick premium. Isco at the disco with the resurgence I did not expect. Had me screaming out, vamos, 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 when he's on the pitch. Again, can dictate an attack, feels crafty, has ingenuity, certain level of creative feats that are accomplished by this version of Isco. As for the cheap three, Fred has to be there. 150,000 coins, feels better than Conte ever did, at least this year in particular. Some of the best agility and parallel parking, right analog player switch and movements, interceptions and chase back, and just annoyance. He has that battery supercharged. This Brazilian feels different, and depending how you put together the squad, you got plenty of options to make this come together with beautiful chemistry. Declan Rice, 96 overall, English, Premier League, big body type. Somehow he's down to 250,000 coins on the nose. Pinpoint. Didn't expect it. Still a little surprised. I don't know if I want to say in disbelief, but if you're shopping for a holding midfielder, classic stopper, the guys that sit right on top of your back line, look no further, and you're getting a 96 without paying some sort of premium tax. Relentless intercept block. He is going to frustrate your opposition. That is a guarantee and a stamp of approval I feel confident providing. Last but not least, fan favorite, Park Ji-sun has to be here for yours truly. The guy has done it all. Scores goals, chases back, breaks up plays, 5-star this way, 5-star that way, a bunch of upgrades. He is a menace on the virtual pitch, and I feel indebted to this individual. The performances he's given me, the utility that you can attach to Park Ji-sun. I've used him as a fullback, holding mid, center mid, attacking mid, right wing, left wing, false nine, secondary striker. It would not feel right if I did not include him in a midfielder video, and that's exactly why he's here. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't let me down. If you're new, if you got to this point and you have not subscribed, again, run it up, get notifications, or you might not see the videos on a re-up. That's a reality. And we're uploading multiples every single week. I appreciate you. And as always, we'll have a lot more content coming out ASAP.